welcome to TCM Imports. I'm Alicia Malone, and are you ready to travel to Japan? I hope so, because we have two samurai adventures for you. Soon we'll watch Sword of the Beast from 1965, directed by Hideo Gosha. But first, from 1970 and directed by Kihachi Okamoto, it's Zatoichi Meets Yojimbo. And in case you're wondering, yes, we do get to see Toshiro Mifune play a version of his Ronin character from Akira Kurosawa's Yojimbo. This is the 20th installment in the Zatoichi series, released after a 2-year hiatus. This series consists of 26 films and roughly 100 television episodes. 25 movies were released between 1962 and 1973, and the final one came out in 1989. Shintaro Katsu played the titular character in all of the movies and even directed the last installment. Zatoichi is a blind swordsman, and all of this content was inspired by a short story from 1948 written by Kan Shimazawa. In describing him, Shimazawa had written, "No one who saw him walking along with his shaved head and his long-handled sword at his side would have guessed he was blind. Blind though he was, Zatoichi was a master swordsman with a lightning draw. He had only to lay a hand on his sword for an opponent to shrivel in fear." This time, the director is Kihachi Okamoto, and it is his first and only Zatoichi film, which follows the blind swordsman as he enters a village run by a father and son yakuza. The father's bodyguard is Yojimbo, played by Toshiro Mifune, and at first, Zatoichi and Yojimbo fight on opposite sides, but they soon realize they share the same goal. Let's get into it. From 1970, enjoy Zatoichi Meets Yojimbo. That was Toshiro Mifune as Yojimbo in Zatoichi Meets Yojimbo, echoing his roles in Akira Kurosawa's Yojimbo and Sanjuro. Mifune may be most closely associated with Kurosawa, but he also made many films with director Kihachi Okamoto, 8 in total, not counting cameos he made in several films. Kihachi Okamoto began his career at Toho Studios after the war, starting as an assistant to directors such as Mikio Naruse, director of Floating Clouds, and Ishiro Honda, best known for Godzilla. He worked for about 10 years before becoming a director himself in 1958. Okamoto was part of the Japanese New Wave, though his name is less familiar to Western audiences than many of his peers. Over his career, he directed 39 features, many of which were gangster films or swordplay movies, and in the 1960s, he made a series of comedies that took aim at post-war Japan, using humor to examine tragedy made specifically for a local audience. Stay tuned to TCM Imports, because we have another samurai adventure for you after this quick break. It's Sword of the Beast from 1965, directed by Hideo Gosha. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon for more foreign films.
Next on TCM, Sword of the Beast, then Have a Heart, and later, My Wild Irish Rose. Everything's coming up TCM today.